Hello, everybody, and welcome. Today, we're going to go over the best Shopify apps for your business. Okay, so why is this super important for you guys to know? Because when you're adding apps into Shopify, you need to understand that there's so many apps that you guys could possibly add. There's hundreds of apps in the Shopify store, and it can get very overwhelming in the beginning because you don't know what to add. You don't know what's going to work best. And what ends up happening is you add a whole bunch of apps, okay? And app costs, they add up. Most apps, they range from being, free, but usually this free is usually just for a limited time, or it only has like a certain specific features that usually aren't the best. So you're going to want to upgrade anyways eventually. So what you need to understand about apps is you don't need all the apps, okay? You want to keep your site very simplistic still, because for it to run fast and for Google to rank it higher than other websites, you're going to want to make sure that you're not crowding your entire site with too many apps. Okay, because this is something that happens in the beginning. You know what? I struggled with this in the beginning. There's so many apps. They say that they can help boost revenue, boost sales, right? And then you add all of these things, you add everything, and your site is just super, super slow. And because it's super, super slow, customers leave. They're not going to wait more than, I think it is 3 seconds for your site to load. So there are websites, once you do put your whole apps together, okay, once you add the apps that you want, including you've looked at these best Shopify apps that I recommend, you're going to want to test your website on any, just put into Google, test page speed, and then also in the resources I'll post the link, okay, of where you can test your site. So that's where you're going to want to test your site. Make sure the speed is very fast, make sure you don't have too many apps, and then this is a great way to monitor how well apps are performing on your site. Okay, so here we go. We're going to jump right into it. The best Shopify apps for your business. So 1, Bulk Product Edit by Hextom. All right, why is this such a good app? Number 1, because you can auto everything. You can change everything all in bulk. What do I mean by change everything in bulk? When you're putting name descriptions together for specific collections, if you want to adjust your pricing throughout your entire store, if you want to adjust the compare ad pricing, if you want to add product tags to everything that in your description has pants, you can easily add the tag by doing this bulk function instead of individually doing each product when you upload. Okay, so what do I mean by this? I mean that a lot of all the little things that you have to add, like product tag, product category, even your pricing or your compare ad, everything can be bulk done after you upload all of your products. So this is super, super, super useful. And also when you're having promotional deals, what I've been seeing happen a lot more with websites online, because you know how they used to just have a promo code. At the top it'd say, take 30% off your promo code, right, with the promo. Right? And then you'd be like, okay, now you're shopping around, and then you would just add that 30%. Now what I'm starting to see a lot of sites start to do, they're now already adding that 30%. So instead you'd be going to the site and it would say 30% off everything, and then in brackets it'll say code has already been applied. Or right? So then everything in the store is already 30% off. So then your customers, when they're shopping, everything just seems cheaper instead of them adding and then only seeing it go cheap at the cart. So this is something I've been seeing. I think this is a great strategy to do. And this is something that you could easily do with your bulk edit Hextom. So during your promotions, you would simply put 30% off your entire collection. And then once your promotion is done, you would use the bulk product edit again, and then you would bulk increase it back to the regular price by increasing it by that 30%. Okay, so in Hextom, that would look like your percentage would be 130% that you'd be adding to your entire store after you've already, decreased it by that 30%. After your promotion is done. So this is just something you guys should look into. There's a lot of different things that you can do with the bulk edit. Anything that you could possibly do with uploading a product, can all be done bulk with this editing system. So I will get more into that in a separate video that I'm going to be putting up for you guys, where I go through all of everything, how to upload and use this bulk product to really have really good SEO for your website and make sure all your products rank #1 on Google search when people are looking for products that you carry. All right, so that's #1. #2, easy watermarks. Okay, so this is a great app. It helps prevent photo theft, and you can also disable right-click on your photos. Why is this something that I recommend? I'm recommending it because as we're going further into you know, the e-commerce, we've been seeing there's a lot of people stealing photos. So I would personally recommend, if you're starting up a brand, that you should come up with a small little logo, something like that, to put on each of your products. Why? Because with putting a watermark on your photos, it's easier for you to monitor. And even if you wanted to, let's say, you know, threaten somebody with a lawsuit or something, you can, it's easier for you to do so because you can say, you know what, you cropped out the watermark, right? Instead of it just being a photo that doesn't have any kind of watermark on it. Because if somebody wanted to steal it and then they would, you know, they would crop out the watermark, it's easier for you to get compensation or to get them to take that down, because you can prove, you know what, I watermark everything based on your photo. You cropped out the watermarks. There's no way you didn't know that that wasn't, you know, that's copyright protected. So that's something you guys want to look at, even if it's something very small. I'm not talking about, you know, having your big whole logo. You don't have to. Just have something that if anybody steals it, they would have to crop it out even just so slightly. You have a better chance on protecting those photos that way, because that's how you can address it, right? You guys knew full well because you guys had to crop it out, because all of my photos are watermark protected. So what does this app do? You simply upload it on your, you download it, and then all you do is you click apply watermark, you upload whatever little image, you're able to adjust where you want it to show up, and it just auto does it on everything. And then if you don't want the watermarks on it anymore, you simply click a button and it takes it all off. Super fast, no huge wait time, gets done in like 5 minutes, and then your whole site is protected, as well as you have the right click that's disabled for people can't save your photo. So again, there's multiple ways that then you can protect your photos, saying, you know what, I have right click disabled, so you must have screenshotted it or something like that, and then also have watermarks, so you must have cropped it out. And that's how you can better protect your photos than just having a photo online. All right, because we're moving into this e-commerce, social media realm where, yes, people are taking photos. You want to protect them, you're gonna want to put something on it. A watermark, even if you want to put something so clear, like something so like at the bottom, even like copyright protected with a little C, right? And your business, the very bottom, you know, maybe in like almost like a clear, you know, white or like gray at the very bottom of your photos. This is becoming something that people are going to have to start doing more and more and more. All right. So #3, I agree to terms. Why is this important? So an I agree to terms basically is a little box that your customers would have to check off that says I agree to, like in the text, it says I agree to the terms, and then there's a link to your term page, and this could be your return policy, your shipping policy, whatever it may be, okay, or your members policy. They need to check before checking out. Why is this important? This is important because if you guys ever get any kind of dispute claims or anything like that, you're going to want to make it crystal clear that the people who did buy or order or purchase for an event or whatever it is through your site, they full well agree to the terms. So it's not just enough to have it in your footer. It's not just enough even just to have it in additional tabs on your product page, right? You know, on some product pages, it'll have, you know, the product description, and then you click another tab on the same product and it says, you know, the return policy. That's still not enough. Now you want to get to checkout before they even finish. You need to click agree to your terms. All right. So this will help you better in winning these dispute claims. All right. So this is great too if you sell, you know, electronic you know, like courses or anything like that, you can have in your agreed to terms, you know, in what's linked, that there's no refunds, that the buyer knows that no tracking code is going to be provided because this is a downloadable good, and it will be shipped to their email address. They have up to whatever days to message back if they haven't received the link, right, to send it over again. There's absolutely no refunds because of, for these reasons, yada, yada, yada. And that will help you in these dispute claims, because you'll be able to see that, yes, and then in your Shopify, when the order is done, it'll say that, okay, this person agreed to your terms. All right, so this is just something you might want to add just to cover your butts a bit more. All right. It also helps prevent people from doing disputes, because then they're like, okay, these people are really like, you know, not playing around with, you know, they want me to agree, right? Okay, next. So Push Owl. What is Push Owl? Push Owl is one of my favorite, super underrated app that most people do not know about or talk about. So this is Push Owl web push notifications. Okay, so what does it do? You can notify anything, right, in a small little text with your little logo, and it'll pop up on the side screen here on your desktop. So like right, let me try it right here. It'll go pew, like that. Okay, so when you notify something, so you can have new arrivals, it'd pop on my actual desktop, right? Or if you have people's numbers, it would push notify on their phone. All right, so this is super awesome. It's a attention grabber. It is just perfect for getting people's attention every day. If you ever wonder how other sites, you know, pop up on your screen like with a little whatever, that's what Push Owl allows you to do. And you can easily automate it. You can have it do it like at a certain time every single day. And you can push promotions, new products, anything like that. It's just like it's so much better, I found, than email, because it just goes right on the screen. So if you know a good time where most people are on their computers, because you can start monitoring, because it'll show you how many views it got, then you want to just keep posting at that time every other day, you know, not every single day, multiple times, but like maybe once every like 3 days, right? New promotion, right? New promo code. So that's what you want to use with the Push Owl. I've never had any problems with Push Owl. So next, social proof urgency. So this is really awesome. It just gives proof of sales that people are actually buying from your site, helps increase trust. People really like it, and people also like to see what other people are buying, right? So all that does is that the little notification that usually pops up on the bottom left of most sites, saying, you know, someone in, anywhere, like somebody in Compton, Los Angeles, bought, you know, this crop top. All right, so that's what that is social proof. So those pop up. There's a couple apps that I put here. I personally use social proof pop-up urgency, so the one on the bottom right. I have used the one on the top left as well, urgency, social proof, and timers. Both have worked just fine. Right now, though, I am using this social proof pop-up urgency. Like I said, it's on the bottom right. Just giving it a try. It's a newer app, but so far, so good. So far, so good. The one on the top left, I used to use. That as well has worked really well for me, but I'm just trying out another option. And then there's a couple other here that I haven't tried yet. This countdown timer, as well as sales pop-up notifications, I haven't tried either. So yeah, so it pops up on the bottom. Then also within these apps, there's multiple different ones. So there's also a pop-up one that you can have with the people are about to exit. You can offer them a promotion or an offer to encourage them to buy now, you know, save your cart. There's also timers for the cart as well, you know, finish your order before you lose everything in your cart, right? That's also here. And then there's also, you know, timers for checkout by this time to get X promotion. So all of that exists. Okay, guys, so the next one is free tabs or easy slide. So I had mentioned this a little bit earlier about on your individual product pages. So when I say individual product pages, I mean the actual page where the person has clicked into their specific product and it's just showing the product, the price, and the description. That's what I mean by individual product page. So on the individual product page, a lot of themes don't include additional tabs for information. So usually you would just see your photo, and then you would see the price, the compare at price, and then it would just have the description of the product, right? Like what is the product, you know, the sizing, all that kind of stuff. But you want to download something if your theme doesn't already have it included, to have additional tabs where people can click, you know, even like cleaning instructions, or click and look at the size chart, or click and look at the return policy, all on that individual product page. Because what you'll start to see is that once we get your SEO really, really good, once it starts ranking, most of the people will come to your site by clicking a specific product or a specific product page. Most people won't actually land on your home page unless they're coming to your website by searching your specific name in the Google URL, or directly searching in Google with the .com or .ca or .co, whatever it may be. All right, so just think about the first experience for most of your customers will be them landing on your product page or your collection page. So please don't negate doing these pages, because they're more important at the end of the day than what's on your homepage. Because I see a lot of people when they're starting out, they focus on a lot of SEO on their homepage, which is great. But the thing is, you're going to get more specific. You're going to get a lot more specific on your collection pages, and that's what's going to target people a lot better. And most of your views or your landing pages should be more on your collection and your product page. When I say collection page, I'm talking about, you know, the page that has, let's say, dresses, and then has all these different dresses, and then you guys have a good SEO description in there that talks about you know, all the kind of dresses you have, all that kind of stuff, all in that description for when people are searching, you know, evening dresses for a party, right? That your collection page for dresses shows up, right? That page will show up more than that home page is going to show up when somebody searches something specific. So please take the time and really focus on your collection and your product pages, even more so than your home page, okay? Please. So with these tabs, what it allows you is to have all the information there on your product page, because what we're assuming is that this may be the first time somebody comes to your page just for your specific product that they searched, and you know, your description and your SEO and the product title was a match, so they clicked it. And then you just want to make it easy for all the information that's there, and they can just add to cart instead of them having to leave that product page that they're most interested in and go look at your shipping policy and go look at your return policy, and then, you know, make their merry way back. It's just too much work. You have to think about Amazon, the company. They don't want people to do more than 3 steps, right? 3 clicks to get to the cart. So you want to have everything there so people don't got to go clicking around unless they're clicking to buy. All right. The next app is called Please Stay. This app, also this tool, I'll explain it first, and then I'll also show you that there's another app that also has this as an option within it too. So you might want to get the other app that does this too if you want that other app, okay? So then you don't have to download both, because this feature is also in another app that I previously shown. So anyways, this is Please Stay. So this is awesome. On your desktop tab, what's going to pop up if people ever exit or like search in their tab for a different website, that in your website, it'll say like, oh, we miss you, please come back, or oh, don't forget about your cart, like right in the little description here. So you can see how I have it there, a little photo. It says, we miss you. So that's when you open another tab and maybe you're watching Netflix or whatever, but then this little tab is going to keep flashing. It actually moves. it's going to keep moving and keep getting the person's attention, like, okay, maybe I should go back and finish this up. So this is a great app. This has brought so many people back. This is, again, I would say my number two app. This one is just great. It works very, very, very well. You'll see the top sites use this. This is a winner. So the other app, so it's called Please Stay in the App Store. Okay, so you can just search Please Stay. That's what this app is called. But then let me go back in some slides and show you the other app that also has this feature in it. So you could just get that one app, and then this would be included too. But if you didn't want to use that other app, then just get the Please Stay. Okay, so let me go back here. So it's this one, the one that I said that I'm using right now. It's called Social Proof Pop-Up Urgency. It's the one that says free. It's on the bottom right. All right, so this is the one that also has in it that little desktop Please Stay thing. Okay, so you could even just get that one, and has everything in it. Okay. Okay, this one is bomb. This one is called Kit. So this is to help you with all your Facebook ads, okay? Facebook, Instagram, email, all done. This whole app is very product focused. Okay, so if you are trying to do more informational stuff, this might not be the best app for you, but this is something where if you're selling products, this is the app. This is the app. It's all about products. So you can easily automate campaigns for your email and Facebook. Simple click of a button. Keep customers informed, limited to 1 email per month. Okay, so that's the only downside, because they don't want you spamming people's emails. But you can post as much as you want for Facebook ads, for Facebook posts, for Instagram. It is just awesome. So I am going to try my best to show you on my phone how it works. So what is awesome about this is an app that you would also, you download on your phone. Okay, and then once you download it, it's called something else in the downloading area, which makes it a little bit confusing. All right, it makes it a little bit confusing. So I think that's why most people don't really know about it, because this is like, I would say, again, this is like a number one. People, I'm giving you guys my number one apps. I'm giving you the number one, so most people don't know about or tell about. Anywho, so this is called Kit in the Shopify store. But then once you download it and you have Kit in your Shopify, it'll tell you to download the mobile app where you can monitor and do your posts through your phone, which is what I do. I never log into Kit on my desktop. I just do everything from my phone. But when you download it, it's called Shopify Ping, okay, P-I-N-G. And that's what it's called in the App Store. So Shopify Ping, P-I-N-G. But don't worry, you don't have to remember that. Once you download this, it'll have a link there for you to download, and then it goes to Shopify Ping. But anywho, let me move this onto your screen because I want to show you guys. La da dee da. Okay. So it looks like this one here, right? Shopify Ping. All right, so then you click that. Okay, I want to show you guys an example. So let me say hi. So to start, you're like talking to it. So it's almost like a text chat with a robot. Okay, so I'm gonna say hi for it to start over. So I just said hi. What is it saying here? It says, hi Jeanel, please tell me what you'd like me to do, or send me a photo so I can get it started. Okay, so there's different options here on the little, oh, sorry, I wanted to show you guys. Okay, so there's little options that you can scroll on. I'm gonna try my best to show you guys, but like I said, this isn't too complicated once you guys get the app. Okay, let me turn down my brightness here for I can show you guys. So let me, where's the brightness? Okay, there we go. Okay, here. Okay, still need some brightness. Oh. Bear with me, guys. I really want to show you this. Okay, I think that helped a bit. There, I did it. Okay. Anywho, so here at the bottom, it's going to show up different things. So it has market products, run business report, update fans, you know, adjust kit settings, you can add and set goals or whatever. But anyway, so for example, we want to update fans. So you would click it. See, what would you like me to share? You can share priority products. So priority products, you guys can select what products those are on the desktop. All right, so on the desktop version, you can click, like maybe you want to promote certain items in a collection, like a 5-piece set or something, of 5 different things. Like let's say you're selling luggage and you want to sell all of that so it all swipes in one post, then you would set that up in your priority products, and then you just click that, and it would always be very easy for you to make posts related to just that. You can also do new products. That's the one I use the most. Anytime I post, you know, 5 new products, I do this. I do new, because it can show only 5 at a time, or you can show 1 at a time, and I'll show you how that works in a second. Recent bestsellers, you can also click that. That just shows the things that are selling the best lately, and you can promote that. Slowest moving inventory, you can promote that too. And then you can also just showcase your store, and that's just showing your store logo. But anyways, we're going to do new products. So we click that. And it says which of the most recent. So there's different products, so they'll list all of your 5 most recent here. So these are each product name. But I like to scroll to the very end. And once I scroll to the very end, all right, it says show all 5 latest products. So this is what you always want to be clicking. So you just scroll to the end of that, and then you click show all 5 latest. And this is what most companies are posting on Facebook. And it'll show you a little example of what this is going to look like. Okay, great. So then see how it shows you an example of what your post is going to look like. It comes up with a cute little name. So these favorites are worth a look, but you can also edit that name too. You don't have to have that same. You can edit it, and then you can say yes or no. And let's just say yes, just for just to show you guys, so that I say yes. Yeah, and see, and now it says it's now live on the page. Let me now go to my Facebook. And like I said, that was just to like update fans. The other one, there's the same option, but then you can make this the ad version. It's the exact same thing, but then it'll say how much do you want to budget for the ad, and then you put in the amount and press enter. So it's the same thing. So let me show you what it looks like on the site. I'm just, sorry guys, you know me, I'm so slow with this technology. I'm almost there. It's my internet. Okay, here we go. And then see, look, it says posted 1 minute ago. And then see, that's our post. And it is on Facebook now. See that? It's now on Facebook on whatever your company page is. And then it's already posted there. So awesome. Okay, so that's basically what you do with the ping. So this is with Kit, actually. I call it ping because just when it's on your mobile app, it's called Shopify ping. So I just start calling it ping these days because I always use it on my mobile more than my desktop where it says Kit. All right, so I hope that was helpful. Okay, the next one is tracker or aftership. This is very simple. I don't have to get too much into it. I used to use aftership. I currently use tracker right now. Either is good, and there's other tracking apps. This is simply to help decrease customer emails regarding to tracking information, increase customer satisfaction, easy to monitor, where packages are, if they're moving or not moving, and you can also have notifications set when they're delivered or on their way. All right, so this is just something good to have on your website. So if people are wondering where's their order, they can just search their order number and their tracking is there in case it was lost in their email, in case the tracking number went to their spam. All of these issues are taken care of when you have it easily accessible and notated on your website that you can track from your site. And that's it, everybody. That's all the apps I wanted to share with you guys today. Those are the top ones that I use. And I hope this video helps you guys in setting up your website and optimizing your website for sales. Bye.